Today is the day we find out the future of Destiny 2, where it's headed and what we can expect. You know, I've been waiting all day for this article to come out. Deej has even been saying stuff on Twitter like he's finishing the updates and stuff. And finally, the article came out and I can actually read this to you guys. There's a lot of stuff in this article. I'm not gonna lie, I've read little snippets here and there, but I didn't really want to spoil it for myself. Wanted to read the whole thing with you guys. A lot of stuff is in this. Now, usually I ask for likes to start videos. I say like maybe we can get 500 to 1,000 likes. I'm not gonna do that in today's video, but what I am gonna ask, once you get to the end of the video, if you like the changes that Bungie are bringing, leave a like. If you don't like this, leave a dislike, because I want to know like your thoughts about it, and also tell me in the comment section below. I want to kind of see the balance of what people, if they like this new stuff that Bungie's bringing, or if they dislike this stuff that Bungie's bringing. Let me know. And finally, let's jump into today's video then. Destiny 2 development update. Christopher Barrett, the game director, says, "Hey everyone, at the end of last year, I made a promise that I would update you on our plans for Destiny 2. The team has been hard at work and we're ready to share where we are headed. We used to wait to talk about game updates until we were certain we could meet our deadlines to avoid letting players down if we changed our plans. No longer. We're not just listening, we are doing. Please keep in mind that the further we make promises, the more they are subject to change. With that caveat, here are our plans." Okay, you're listening. So they talk about like content and stuff and expansions, etc., and what they are. You don't really need to know this stuff. I'll leave a link to the article in the description below, but really you don't need to know stuff. You guys know what expansions are, seasons, and Eververse. They just pretty much talk about that kind of stuff. But here we go then to the main part. You'll say faction rallies are returning on January 16th, and Iron Banner will be back in the rotation on January 30th. And here's where they talk about Eververse. Eververse. Oh, it's a hot topic. We recognize that the scales are tipped too far towards test at the moment. Oh, goddamn, you bet. And Eververse was never intended to be a substitute for endgame content and rewards. So we'll be making 3 changes for upcoming seasons. Number 1, we're shifting the balance of new content in favor of activity rewards over bright engrams. This includes adding ghosts, sparrows, and ships, to date found only in bright engrams, to achievement reward pools. Absolutely amazing. I can earn some Eververse stuff without even having to open an engram. Just do a couple of activities and maybe I'll drop one. Number 2, we'll provide a gameplay path to earn bright engrams and all contain rewards, including event engrams. Nicely done. And number 3, we'll give players more direct purchase options and make adjustments to bright engrams to allow players to get the items they will want more often. Absolutely amazing. So it kind of reminds me of Call of Duty supply drop system that they have now. You know, you can kind of purchase the stuff you want as long as you have enough salvage. Hopefully with Eververse, we have more options to purchase things we want, and hopefully they're not as expensive, because some of the stuff in Eververse, if you just want to purchase it standalone, it's very expensive. So let's move on to the next part then. We began implementing these changes for the Crimson Days event beginning February 13th, with even more changes on the way in Season 3. Completing a Nightfall, Raid, and Crimson Days milestones during Crimson Days will reward you an exclusive legendary emote, weapon skin, and exotic sparrow respectively. Nicely done, I like that. Players will earn double engrams at level up, one crimson engram and 1 illuminated engram for the duration of the event. Finally, you know, in the Dawning, all you wanted was to be able to level up and get a Dawning engram, but that wasn't the case. But in Crimson Days, they're not only giving us a crimson engram, they're also giving us an illuminated engram. Thank you, Bungie. Crimson engrams can also drop from completing the Crimson Days match and from completing the Crimson Days milestone on each character. Even more chances to get engrams. Each Crimson engram is very strongly weighted to new rewards when decrypted until all new event items have been obtained. Even better, you know, we don't have to do as much to get the stuff from Eververse out of those Crimson engrams. And also, you know, not gonna lie, all of my openings recently when it comes to engrams from Eververse have all been paid for. I have paid for every single engram opening that I have done on the channel. But now maybe with Crimson Days I won't have to do that, and I can actually earn the engrams and do an opening that way without having to pay for damn silver just to do a video with an engram opening. The next part they talk about is XP rates. Again, it's not really a lot of stuff really talking about it. They're just saying they want to improve XP rates. You know, it's a bit too slow and they want to make it a little bit better. Like I said, the article's in the description below if you want to read the XP rates part, but it's not that important. Leave me alone, alright? There's a lot to read. Feature roadmap. There are 3 releases that we want to put on your radar right now. Later releases will get more specific dates as they get closer. The following content and features will be available to all Destiny 2 players regardless of expansion ownership. On January 30th then, we're going to get Masterwork Armor. We're expanding the Masterwork system to include armor. Masterwork Armor provides increased damage reduction whilst using your super. You can reroll the armor stat type on Masterwork armor, and similar to Masterwork weapons, you can upgrade a piece of armor to Masterwork by spending Masterwork cores and legendary shards. And they show a preview of the Masterwork armor right there. Raid reward rework. So they're going to be reworking the raid rewards. We are updating raid rewards to make them more unique and interesting. They will now feature mods with raid specific perks, and we are adjusting the rewards to ensure a raid item drops from each major encounter. The raid vendor will also directly sell an Eater of Worlds armor and weapons for purchase with raid tokens and legendary shards. Beast, I'm happy about that. You know, we have even more chances of getting the raid gear we want. All I need on my hunter for the raid lair stuff is just a helmet. Maybe I'll even be able to purchase it from the dude at the bottom of the stairs. Who knows? And also, we are also adding a new ghost with raid specific perks that has a chance to drop from the Leviathan and or Eater of Worlds final counters. We intend to return to creating more raid and other activity unit rewards in the future. Again, absolutely amazing. Raid ghost, thank you. You know, that was stuff that was in Destiny 1. Now it's coming back to Destiny 2. February update. Strike scoring plus high score tracking. Strike scoring is coming to Nightfall and replacing the current time limit mechanic. Oh my god, thank you. The scoring is similar to the Destiny 1 system, but with adjustments to emphasize competitive execution of strike objectives and support for player selected score modifiers. In February, Nightfall high scores will be exposed in-game via new emblems and will unlock rewards. We also have plans for clan and community high scores in the works. Mods 2.0. Work is underway on a full rework of armor and weapon mods. This will focus on reducing redundant mods, more unique theming, and greatly increasing their impact on your power. We're aiming for a February release, but the scope of the rework could push parts or all of it out to early spring. We'll be evaluating how mods play into the bright engram economy as a result, because we're sensitive to pay to win outcomes. I like that, Bungie, you know. You don't really want it to be a pay to win. You want us to be able to earn those mods easily without having to really get them from bright engrams. I'm liking this, Bungie, I really am. Quick play improvements. We are adjusting game mode rules to increase the pace of gameplay and power ammo acquisition in quick play. PC tower chat. We're adding text chat to the tower for the PC version of the game. Maybe PC guys are happy about that, I don't really know. Exotic repetition reduction. This will prevent players from receiving the same exotic twice in a row. You may still receive duplicates, just not consecutively. Fire team members on destination map. You will finally be able to see the other members of your fire team on the destination map. No more having to ask your fire team where they went when they fast travel to another landing zone. Finally, you know, I've had some of you guys join me in, you know, Earth or whatever, and I'm doing a public event, and then I'll skip to a different public event, and you guys don't know where I went. And you know, you'll get your Sparrow and you'll actually drive around the whole of Earth just to find me. Talk about dedication, but now you guys won't actually have to do that. Spring 2018. We're taking the time we need in development of Expansion 2 that will allow us to react to player feedback from Curse of Osiris. In the coming months, we'll talk to you more about what you can expect to find in Destiny 2's next story. The team is eager to show you what they've been working on. Independent of Expansion 2, the team will deliver a number of new features that will be released before or during Season 3. Every player of Destiny 2 will receive new content in the following categories, and this is where it gets spicy. Crucible. We want to give players new reasons to play, more variety and balance improvements. Spring will bring a number of exciting and long-awaited features to the Crucible. Crucible ranks! Finally! And also beginning with Season 3, we will introduce seasonal Crucible ranks. There will be 2 different ranks for players to pursue. Valor, a progression rank that goes up as you complete matches. Winning helps you move up faster, but there are no loss penalties, you know, for the casual people. And Glory, a progression rank that goes up when you win and down when you lose. Performance is how you move up here, so you know, you better get a good win to loss ratio to get a high Glory reward. So I'm going to be going for a high Glory and a high Valor. Don't know about you guys, you know, I like to actually go for the win in Destiny 2 Crucible a little bit more than I did in Destiny 1. And of course, there's going to be even more reason to actually go for the win right now in Destiny 2, because there's actually going to be somewhat a system in place that we can actually have to incentivize us to actually go for the win and get a higher Glory rank. Absolutely amazing. Beast. And of course, they show a screenshot of the ranking system on screen. And the next part, even more spiciness to this. Private matches. Private matches are coming to all players of Destiny 2. Players will be able to invite their friends to play on the map and mode of their choosing. And of course, I don't think I said this at the start, but they said this is all coming to spring 2018. And spring, for those of you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure is around March. So it's really not that far away either. But as you can see on screen, we have private matches coming to the game very quick. I'm actually happy about that. I was worried that they were going to wait all the way till fall 2018, but no, it's coming in spring. And you know, a lot of you guys have been commenting PvP myths in the comment section below for my Mythbusters series, and now we can finally do them. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. I'm so hyped. Even more spiciness after 6v6 playlist. We're bringing 6v6 PvP to Destiny 2 in addition to the current 4v4 modes. Yes, yes, yes. The reason why I say that is because, you know, a lot of people have been demanding 6v6 a lot, and now we're finally getting it coming out. Mayhem event. Mayhem will return as a limited time event during season 3 and going forward. Beats, additional fixes. We are making some changes to make quitting less common, and behind the scenes security improvements to help improve the overall Crucible experience. Now, one thing I do want to say about this is Bungie, this is all good and dandy. Absolutely amazing job on the stuff you're bringing in the future. You know, I cannot thank you enough on some of the things you've got in this, but you know, when am I going to be able to choose what game mode I can play in Crucible? You know, maybe stuff that I can see at the bottom will actually tell me I'm going to be able to do that. I haven't read the whole thing yet. You know, it's first time reading it, but you know, who knows? Next part then, additional highlights, weapon and ability balance pass. Sandbox adjustments based on player feedback and data from the live game. The Sandbox team will share specific changes as we lead up to season 3. Exotic weapon and armor balance plus. Exotic weapons and armor are receiving a comprehensive design pass to ensure they stand out from the rest of the gear and offer new, exciting, powerful ways to play. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because the exotics are kind of underwhelming, I'm not going to lie. Seasonal reputation. Specific vendors will now display a seasonal ranking. Earning reputation will unlock unique seasonal rewards and will reset each season. Quite like that. Quite a good little feature. Improved Iron Banner and faction rallies. In addition to the changes that you will see when Iron Banner and faction rallies return this month, we will continue iterating on these to make them unique, exciting experiences that you all look forward to. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Players repetition reduction. This feature solves the problem of experiencing the same players entry multiple times in consecutive or frequent succession for both Crucible and Strikes. Absolutely amazing. Endgame player pursuits. We agree with feedback on the imbalance between achievement and bright endgame rewards, and we'll be making adjustments to shift more rewards into specific endgame pursuits instead of generic XP grinding for bright engrams. We're excited to share the details as soon as we have them worked out. Multi-emote. When a multi-emote launches, you'll be able to choose which emote you have equipped to each of your 4 emote slots. Vault space. Oh, we are targeting an additional 50 slots to player vaults. We don't believe just adding more space is a complete solution and are actively working on other changes to reduce load on your vault space. Thank you. We're adding an exotic accessory tab to vault collection, so you no longer need to spend a vault space on exotic ships, sparrows and ghosts. Nice, nice, nice. PC clan chat. In addition to the tower chat that is targeted February, we're adding a clan chat to the PC version of the game. Maybe that's good for you PC guys. Heroic strike changes. We've introduced some modifiers to add more gameplay variety to the experience. Okay, fall 2018 or sooner. So this is, of course, fall is September, I'm pretty sure. We're working on a lot more that we're not quite ready to discuss. Expect more on this small sample of items in the future. Item collections and records, weapon slot and archetype improvements, additional Crucible playlists, example Rumble. Okay, maybe they were going to have more Crucible playlists. Rumble, saucy. Better clan rewards, masterwork exotics, pinnacle weapon and gear improvements, trials of the night improvements, shaders and dismantling. Oh my god, thank you. I hate having to dismantle like 10 in a row. The future of guided games, address solo versus fire team matching. And we're at the bottom, one final note, expect to hear more from us via Bungie.net, Twitch and social media. We're talking to you more directly and more often, as promised. We want to thank our community for all the passionate and detailed feedback you provide. It's critical to our ability to continually improve Destiny, so thank you. Talk to you soon, Christopher Brown. Okay. Big update then. As we see, you know, we've got private matches, ranked Crucible, you know, there's a lot of stuff in this, and I'm happy for all of that. Thank you, Bungie, you know, even more reasons to play. But, this is a big but. Is it enough? You know, I want to know your guys' opinion. Is it enough? And also, if I could add anything to this, Bungie, if you could have sealed the deal with me with this one simple change, well, it's not simple, but you know, one little line of text in this update that would have sealed the deal with me would have been added random weapon rolls to weapons and armors again, you know, something like that. I don't know, that's just personal opinion. I really want random stuff to happen again, random loot, etc. Absolutely amazing random rolls. Who knows if that will ever come to the game. If it doesn't, hopefully all the content they do provide for the game will make it a lot more enjoyable, a lot more grindable, and a lot more stuff to play. And it seems like we actually do have that. They're giving more reasons to grind Raid, Strikes, Crucible, just all the game content pretty much. You know, they're nerfing Eververse. Thank you. you know. But I want to know your guys' opinion as well. So let me know in the comment section below if you do or do not like this. Leave a like if you do like the changes coming. Leave a dislike if you do not like the changes coming. And like I said, face your opinions in the comment section as well. It's going to be nice to see what you guys think about this. Me personally, I'm pretty excited for the future of Destiny 2. If they keep going like this, we're going to see a much better game than what we saw at launch. So like I said, chaps, hope you have enjoyed. And I will see you guys on the next video.